myself Mrs. SR from sgm College Karad. We are discussing about the different aspects of environmental issues, and from that we have just completed the air pollution related all the points. Now today's lecture we have to see what is the water pollution. What are the different factors responsible for water pollution? What are the different effects? And there are so many points related to this water pollution. So today we are going to see water pollution. So here, as we know, as human population is increasing day by day, water consumption from the human is also increasing day by day, and due to this increase in water consumption, there is increase in industrialization, increase in human population, and therefore water use is also increased, and due to this industrialization and due to increase in human population, this water is getting highly contaminated by different sources, by different materials, by different factors, and therefore we have seen the water gets polluted due to the discharge of very harmful materials from the different factors. Mainly this water pollution is carried by the man-made activities. The natural activities are very low, or there will be no any natural activity to cause the water pollution, but about 99% water get polluted due to the different activities which are carried out by the human beings, and hence the polluted water which is formed due to these man-made activities, this polluted water, when we see that polluted water is turbid, जिथे गढूळ दिसतं आपल्याला पाणी, that is turbid, and that water is having very bad smell. We can't use that water to drink. So it is more turbid, it is having very bad smell, and it may contain number of pathogens, number of heavy metals, number of other dust particles you can see, and therefore this water is very much hazardous for human being as well as the aquatic life which is present on this earth. Not only the humans but the animals and the plants which are using that water or which are living in that particular water, those are also affecting by this polluted water, and hence for the to minimize the water pollution or to recycle this water for different purposes, for the use of different purposes, the Government of India passed the Water Act in 1974. Just we have seen the Air Act was passed on 1981, and this Water Prevention and Control Act, it is passed in 1974. So here we can write Government of India passed Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. In 1974 this act was passed. As we see, the water gets polluted. What are the main factors responsible for this water pollution? As we know that all the domestic sewage and different industrial effluents are directly mixed into the water bodies, and then these water bodies gets contaminated with these domestic sewage and industrial effluents, and that water gets polluted. So here we have to first see what is the domestic sewage and what are the effects of these domestic sewage and the industrial effluents. So domestic sewage and industrial effluents are responsible. Domestic sewage and industrial effluents solution, as we know, if 100% water and it has impurity of only 0.1%, that water is not used for consumption. If the water is having 0.1% impurity, if the water contains only 0.1% impurity, not used for consumption. Means you see how this impurity is getting affected the water which is not used for consumption. So here you can see the solids which are present in water should be separated, and it is very easy to separate the solid waste which are present in water. But what about the dissolved materials present in the water? Dissolved impurities, if they are present in water, how they can separate it, and what are the effects of these dissolved materials which are present in water? That we have to see here, that domestic sewage, and this domestic sewage means what? The sewage water means the wastewater which is coming from our hometowns, that is from our houses, offices, banks, schools, colleges, hotels, restaurants. Means if there is a city and all the drainage water of that city is getting mixed up with our water body, that drainage water is called as a domestic sewage. And as we know that this domestic sewage is consisting of different types of materials, out of which there is a degradable organic matter. म्हणजेच आपण जो काय सांडपाणी आपल्या प्रत्येकाच्या घरातून जात असतं त्याच्यामध्ये बरेचदा आपण जो भाजीपाला असतो, म्हणजे भाजी घरात आणल्यानंतर ते निवडल्यानंतर त्याची देठे वगैरे टाकलेली असतात, किंवा खराब झालेली भाजी वगैरे आपण टाकत असतो, चिरल्यानंतर कांद्याची वरची पात जी साल असते, फळांची साल असते, ती सगळी आपण टाकत असतो, ती सगळी कचऱ्यात जाते आणि तोच कचरा पुन्हा काय होतं, डोमेस्टिक सिवेज म्हणून त्या आपल्या पाण्यामध्ये मिसळला जातो. So that domestic sewage consists of biodegradable organic matter, and that biodegradable matter is decomposed by the bacteria. म्हणजे त्या डोमेस्टिक सिवेज मध्ये जो काही ऑर्गॅनिक मॅटर असेल, ऑर्गॅनिक मॅटर म्हणजे जो काही झाडपाला, जो काही आपण फळं भाज्या वगैरे जे आणतो त्याचं सगळं मटेरियल, that organic matter is becoming decomposed by the bacteria which is present in that sewage water, and therefore this organic matter in sewage can be estimated by using or by measuring biochemical oxygen demand of the sewage water. This means suppose you have some sewage water nearby you, and how we can calculate with how much organic matter is present in the sewage water, how we can calculate. So we have to calculate the amount of organic matter present in that particular sewage by measuring biological oxygen demand, and how this biological oxygen demand is calculated and what does it affect on the sewage water, that we have to see the next point. So here biological oxygen demand we have to see, that is called as a BOD. Called as a BOD. This BOD means what? Amount of dissolved O2, amount of dissolved oxygen which is required by microorganisms, required by microorganisms for decomposition of organic matter definition of biological oxygen demand, you can see here, it is the amount of dissolved O2. This biological oxygen demand means amount of dissolved oxygen which is required by microorganisms. जो microorganismला आवश्यक आहे कशासाठी? For decomposition of organic matter present in water. So here, as by evaluating this biological oxygen demand, we can measure the presence of organic matter in water, and therefore by measuring the biological oxygen demand, we can measure how the water is polluted or how much amount of organic matter is present in that water. So it is expressed in milligram per liter. This BOD expressed in milligram per liter. So this is the unit for biological oxygen demand. Then you imagine high BOD indicates what condition? If there is high biological oxygen demand, there is a lake which is present nearby your home, and suppose you have calculated the water which is present in the lake and that show high BOD in that water. What does it indicates? It indicates high BOD indicates there is a high level of microbial pollution in the water. So here we have to understand here, when there is high BOD, it indicates high microbial pollution in water, because amount of dissolved O2 required by microorganisms for decomposition of organic matter present in water, that is called as a biological oxygen demand. And hence high BOD means there is high amount of dissolved O2 and which is required by microorganisms. Means this dissolved O2 is required by microorganisms, means there indicates high microbial pollution. So if the water shows high BOD, that means that water contains high organic matter. We can also call it as high organic matter. If low BOD, low organic matter. This is the proportion, or this is the relationship between BOD and the organic matter present in water. So now you can see the microorganisms which are growing in water. Those microorganisms are using the dissolved oxygen. Then what will happen to the aquatic life present in that particular water? Suppose that microorganisms which are present in the water, this sewage water we can see, or any water that contains these microorganisms which are using the dissolved oxygen for the decomposition of organic matter present in that water, what will it show its effect on the other aquatic life which is present in that water? What happens, you see here, the microorganisms in sewage water consume a lot of oxygen, and therefore the oxygen level in water is declining, and due to declining of oxygen, the other aquatic life, that is fishes which are present in that water, the species show mortality. म्हणजेच काय बघा की त्या पाण्यामध्ये जर जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये ऑर्गॅनिक मॅटर असेल तर तो ऑर्गॅनिक मॅटर डिकंपोज केला जाईल कुणाकडून? मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिझमकडून. अँड फॉर दॅट डिकंपोजिशन द डिझॉल्व्ड ऑक्सिजन इज युज्ड बाय दोज ऑर्गॅनिझम्स. सो अदर फिशेस विच आर प्रेझेंट इन दॅट वॉटर हॅव नो ऑक्सिजन फॉर देअर metabolism, and hence those species get died. That is, mortality of fishes occurs due to declining of oxygen, and this declining of oxygen occurs because a lot of oxygen is consumed by these microorganisms. Do you understand the concept? The microorganisms which are present in sewage water are using a lot of dissolved oxygen, and therefore the oxygen percentage in water goes on declining, goes on decreasing, and due to decline in oxygen, the fishes and other aquatic organisms which are present in water get motile, means they are showing death. That is called as the mortality of fishes. So in sewage water, due to increase in microorganism number, mortality of fishes and other aquatic animals we can observe. So this is the first effect due to the increase in biological oxygen demand, biochemical oxygen demand, we can see the mortality of fishes. Now second point, there is when the water is showing high pollution, there may be growth of different algae in the water, and the water is showing full growth of algae in particular that water resource or water body, and that particular water body or water resource is called as a algal bloom, because all over the lake or all over the water you can see a green surface coating is present on the water. That means in that water particularly algae is growing, and that is called as a algal bloom. So here we can see the next point, algal bloom. What does it mean, algal bloom? Presence of large amount of nutrients in water causes the growth of different types of phytoplanktonic algae, that is blue-green algae in water, and therefore there is enormous growth of the algae in water, and that water turns green in color, and that looks like a green carpet which is present on the water, and therefore it is called as a algal bloom. And this algal bloom releases toxins in water. This algal bloom releases toxins in water, and due to this toxicity fishes get died. Due to this toxicity fish mortality takes place. So here we can observe due to the enormous growth of algae in water, that water becomes toxic, or these algae are releasing toxins in water, and therefore fish mortality takes place in the water, and we can see the water quality is getting changed, and it also becomes toxic for humans and other animals also. So if the water is polluted and it is having high amount of nutrients in water, the phytoplanktonic algae, that is blue-green algae, grown very fast in the water, and it is called as a algal bloom. This algal bloom releases toxins in water, and it shows fish mortality. Now in water again here aquatic weed is present, which is called as a ecornia, that we have to see here, water hyacinth or ecornia, water hyacinth or ecornia. It is native of Amazon basin, native of Amazon basin. The flowers of this ecornia are very beautiful, violet colored flower, and therefore the people are attracted towards this ecornia plant or water hyacinth, but it is very harmful to our aquatic ecosystem, because when a single plant is coming, or when we are putting a single ecornia plant in our water body, suppose a lake is there, and when we are putting a single plant, within 8 days all lake is showing full of ecornia. This is very fast growth of this ecornia occurs in water, and therefore it is very dangerous for aquatic ecosystem, and it grows very fast and covers entire water body in very limited time, in a very short time. And this ecornia is also having some hazardous effects on this aquatic life, and therefore in particularly Bengal it is called as a terror of Bengal. This ecornia is particularly termed as terror of Bengal because it is growing very fast and it has very harmful effect on the aquatic life. So here these are different points related to water pollution. In the next lecture we have seen the other points related to water pollution, because this water pollution point is very large. So now we stop here, and remaining 2 or 3 points related to water pollution we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.